Okay, sorry Justin, I love you and I appreciate you, but I so far cannot afford the copyright that I'm going to be getting if I play your music. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel, whatever the fuck is they usually say before a video. Yes, I am wearing the same exact thing as I wore in my last video because I am filming this the same exact night that I filmed the last one, so mind the fucking business. Now it is hot as fuck. I know I'm wearing sweatpants. My fan, I could turn it on, but I'm decided not to. I am live on Twitch. I'm going to be going live every Friday night on Twitch if you want to catch me telling these story times live, unedited. So if you guys are new viewers, my name is Courtney Storm Stranger. This is my second channel. I have another channel that I've had since 2011, so go check that out if you want to see me morph into the person that I am today. This story time I'm going to be telling is going to be part 2 of the story time that I was telling in the same outfit, and that story time is posted already, hopefully, but that story time, go check it out. I will link it below. It is part 1, kind of part 1 of the story. Kind of happened within the same 2 or 3 weeks of each other. I'm kind of just making this a part 1 and part 2. I am live on Twitch right now, so if you see me looking down, that is why. This story time is basically called, you know what, it's not called anything until I can plug in my cellular device, because it is at 10% currently. I am currently stoned right now. If you have a problem with stoners, 420, weed, or whatever, click out, because you're gonna have to deal with a fucking stoned ass idiot right now, because that's exactly what I am. Today's story is about how I broke my nose. Yes, I broke my nose, and that is, I gotta say, out of all the things, all the problems that I've dealt with in my life, I've dealt with so many health problems, back problems, leg problems, my fucking arthritis, and my fingers are horrible. My fingers look horrible. Like, look at these things. You see these? Look at them. Don't even, they're disgusting. But I've accepted it, you know, whatever. If you can't, that's cool. My nose and my teeth are like the 2 perfect things I have on my body. My nose was perfect. It was shaped perfect. I've always loved my nose. Never hated it. I've never had a nose job. Never done any of that. I still have a little crookedness in the nose from this story. I'll get into that in a second. And also my teeth. I've never had braces, if you're wondering. Yes, I love the dentist. That is a weird thing of me. One time I hated the dentist is when I had my wisdom teeth taken out. That shit was fucking traumatizing. So I now understand why people do not go to the dentist, because if their teeth are fucked up, they have to deal with the traumatizing shit. I've only had to deal with the fucking cleaning of the teeth. I've never really understood the pain, so I'm sorry if I judged you or told you you're a pussy because you can't deal with the dentist. But mouth pain is fucking horrible. Anyways, we're not talking about my fucking teeth. We were talking about my nose and how I broke it. I was babysitting. I suggest you click the video before this if you want to understand the kids that babysit, because I'm not going to get into who they are and how they are because I already did in that other video, so if you want to go check that out. So the daughter, I think she was around like 7 or 8 or 12. I don't fucking know how old she was, but she was a tall ass fucking girl for her age. But then again, I am 4'11" at the age of 32. So if you'd imagine how fucking tall I was when I was 17. And I only grew like 2 inches in all those years. If you know the struggle, like this video, leave a comment and subscribe. If you don't know the struggle, do the same. I was babysitting this girl, and like I said in the other video, when I'm a babysitter, I like to be the adult and like to be responsible and do responsible things, but I also want to be friendly and fun and have the kids trust me and be like, oh well, she's kind of a kid too, but like also have the strict rules enforced at the same time as being a kid, you know, a responsible kid. I am a responsible adult kid. That is what I am when I babysit. I told you the structure of the inside of this person's house. God, I'm really high right now. I'm sorry. This building that I lived in was like an apartment complex. It was 2 apartment complexes, but it's very weirdly built, where they were built right next to each other. So they had like a tiny area. You can only fit 1 person down. Oh, my bad. There's a microphone there. Calm down. So there is this hallway, not a hallway, it's like between 2 buildings, it's not an alleyway, it's too tiny. I can literally put my arms like this. My arms are really long, but probably not. Put your arms already like this, and you can touch both sides, so only 1 person at a time can go through this little tiny pathway between buildings. I don't know what the fuck to call it. If you don't get the visual, I'm sorry. So it was around like 6 or 7 p.m. It was during the summertime, and it was still kind of light outside, kind of like dark. Sun was going down. I decided to play tag with this girl because she wanted to be play tag. I was like, okay, I'm down. And there was other kids involved. We're all playing tag and it was all fun. Like an hour goes by. The girl that I babysat, it is her turn and she's the tagger. She decides to go after me because I went after her in the last game, so she wanted to get back at me. And I didn't realize that this girl can run. I'm pretty sure she's a fucking champion track star right now. I was running down this narrow hallway and I was being chased by this I'm sorry. I was being chased by what was that? I just died. I was being chased by this girl and I didn't realize she was running so fast and she was so close behind me. My adrenaline was running so fast that I was so focused on running, but at the same time I heard somebody yell my name. For some reason that grabbed my attention and I automatically forgot the game was going on, forgot I was being chased. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I turned around like a fucking dumbass, and this girl was pretty tall. She came up to here to me when I'm standing. She was running super fast and it was getting very dark to a point I couldn't really see. As soon as I heard my name, I turned around and this girl ran directly, and I mean directly, into my nose. Forehead went straight into my nose. That is not what broke my nose. What broke my nose is my dumbness, my dumbassness, if that's a word. It's not, now it is. I don't know why I did this, but as soon as she ran into me, I fell down and I looked up and I felt my nose. My whole face was just throbbing and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, is my nose broken? As soon as I was trying to feel it, I don't know what I did. I don't know if it was fragile in the moment and maybe I just finished the job. It was almost broken and just one more hit and it would be broken. I ended up touching it. Thought it was gentle, but apparently I'm a fucking strength person. Not really, I'm weak as fuck. I literally broke my nose. I snapped it. I just grabbed it and it snapped. My nose didn't bleed. I just had a very bad headache. It felt like somebody hit me on the head with a hammer. I've never been hit on the head with a hammer before, but I assume it's very painful. I was eventually rushed to the hospital. While I was there, they gave me the option to snap it back. Normally, and thankfully I was young enough, I was now technically an adult. Rules change when you're an adult versus when you're a kid in the hospital. They literally gave me the option and they said, you can either leave your nose be broken or we snap it back in place. I was like, well, I don't want it to be broken, so I want you to snap it back in place. And it wasn't completely broken. I think it was just fractured in a little bit. In that moment, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking we're scheduling an appointment for a surgery so I can be put to sleep and you guys can now perform this miracle thing on my nose while I am dead asleep and I cannot feel the pain of you re-breaking my nose into place. And that was not the case, unfortunately. They wanted to break my nose right there and then. As I'm thinking that they're gonna get the paperwork ready for me to schedule this surgery, they're not getting the paperwork ready. They're actually getting the tools and the supplies to break my nose back into place right there and then without putting me under. And I flipped the fruck. Yeah, I guess so. I ended up screaming and telling them, no, there's no way. And like, you have to put me to sleep. I've had all these surgeries before and there's not once that I'm so used to going under. I can't, there's no way, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not going through the pain again, but I need my nose fixed. I don't want to have breathing problems later. I can't do that. I don't know how I did it, but I ended up convincing them and they scheduled a little tiny procedure. I don't know how long the procedure was and I got my nose fixed a little bit. It still has like a little bump. I don't know if other people can see it, but when I look at myself in the mirror, it's the first thing I can see. I don't think I'll ever get it fixed. It doesn't really bother me that much. I don't really care. Unless I start having breathing problems, then I'm going to get it fixed. Other than that, I ended up having a pink little nose cast and I've actually have a box of all of the casts that I've ever worn. So I don't know, one day I'll bring that out and hopefully maybe I'll just do a cast haul for you guys. I remember it was hot pink and with a little bandage right here and I'm not sure how long it was on there for. I'm pretty sure and I felt like it was forever. It was literally on my face. It was not cute. But yeah, that's my story on how I broke my nose. If you want the first part, if you haven't seen the first part of this story and you're kind of confused on, I don't even know why this is part 2 of the story before this. I don't know, maybe because I'm wearing the same outfit as I was in the last one. Eyeshadow doesn't even match, but that's fine. Babysitting is a dangerous job. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see me film these videos, storytime videos, live, you guys can react in the moment. You can ask me questions about the story. You can ask me for a shout out and I'll give your Twitch a shout out on YouTube. So go ahead and follow my Twitch, Sim Stranger. I'll put the link right here on the screen. Also put it in the description box so you can just click it. 15 followers right now. I'll put the links to all my social medias in the description box. I will catch you guys in my next video. Hopefully I'll be in a different outfit. Make sure you subscribe, my subscribe pillow. Give this video a thumbs up. Share this video on Twitter or any other places. Just share it with people. Make sure you leave a comment. I love reading comments, so make sure you leave a comment below. Catch ya guys later. Okay.